All right, guys, what's going on? Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a call on a property that I just walked through, and I'm gonna call the daughter, which is she's the one in charge of the property, and you know, she's the one that has to talk numbers and whatever. Why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call. She is in Iowa right now. The mom is still here in San Antonio. I just met her like probably an hour and a half ago. Walked the property. But she told me to call her daughter, which is the person I'm about to call right now, and you know, let's see what we can do. So stay tuned.
Many kicks, poppin' fans, you know he got them sticks. Many kicks, poppin' fans, you know he got them.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing? My name is Manny. I'm calling back here on the property on Cloudy Ridge.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just giving you a call to two things. One, to introduce myself, and number two, to just let you know that I went ahead and walked the property.
Okay.
Earlier, I was with your mom. I met your mom, Linda. And I came back to the office, ran some numbers with the finance department, show them some pictures of the property. You know, they liked it, which I like it as well. It's a good property. Although I just wanted to get a little more clarity on the timeline, because I do understand that you guys are, or at least your mom and some families are moving to Iowa, I believe.
Right.
And so I just wanted to a little more, clarification on the timeline. That way we're on the same page, and whether we need to coordinate that with, of course, with you guys. I told your mom that we can close on you guys' time. You know, it typically takes anywhere from 25-35 days to close. But if you guys need more time, what we can do is we can hold the funds, and just wait for you guys green light to say, hey, we're ready to go, and we should be shooting for closing. So do you happen to know a ballpark timeline or date, or when will that move happen?
I'm supposed to close on my new house up here on the 1st of September.
Okay, so pretty much in the next
In the next month or so, I could get them up here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, that makes a lot of things easier, because if we happen to move forward on this one on Cloudy Ridge, I'm estimating probably a good, again, 25-30 days. So that will be probably the end of September, end of September. Worst will be like shooting the beginning of October. But like I said, we can close on you guys' time, or as soon as title comes back clear and everything, we'll shoot for closing. So with that being said, let me see here. I already saw the property. I know the condition. Just one more time, just want to tell you that we buy it as is. We don't want you guys to fix it or paint it or do anything to it, and anything that is behind, trash, or you guys want to leave behind, just leave it behind. We'll take care of that. And we pay all closing costs, meaning you guys don't have to pay any closing costs. There's no commission. We pay, because we're the end buyer. And it's for it's cash, right? So we have the money. We don't have to apply for finance. So that's pretty much how we work and how we operate. There's a title company here in San Antonio. We send the agreement to them. They run what I call the title search. They make sure, because I think there's a mortgage still, right?
Yep.
Okay. So they will run pretty much all the title search, making sure the mortgage, who needs to get paid and why not, stuff like that. So I have here with my business partner, and I see some notes that you guys were asking, was it 200? 200,000. Okay, so I got great news. My finance department and myself, we are not too far off to where the number you guys are asking, and they'll like to be all in and cash, paying all closing costs as is, in about 187.5.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And yeah, and the reason that just I think I told your mom the only thing major that I saw on the property was the roof. Besides that, I mean, everything else looked good. It's just the roof, and I honestly may need to replace it. And it's a big house. So yeah.
Oh, I know. I've put in all new windows. I just had it painted last year. Yeah, because I've put about 20,000 into it.
Yes, ma'am.
In the last 6 years. So let me think about that. When do you want me to get back with you?
As soon as we can. If it's today, later on today, it's 2:23 right now here in Texas. Within the next before 5. Because I gotta be, of course, get that approval from my finance department if that's something we want to move forward. That way we can put the budget aside for you guys and just look it up, and then we know that we're gonna purchase this property. So yeah, I mean, as soon as we can, I would really highly appreciate it. So yeah, what do you think so far?
I was hoping to get more than that out of it.
More than that out of it? Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, we're not too far off. I think we can potentially work something together, Michelle. I mean, you're at 200. We are at 187.5. Where can you and I work where we can say, you know what, Manny, I think we can go ahead and move forward with this number.
What about like 192?
192.
Let's meet in the middle.
I'll tell you what. 192. Honestly, look. I think that's fair. Honestly, I think that's fair. Meeting at the middle. That way, we both can feel that we have a win-win situation for both of us. I'll tell you what. I'll give that approval for 192.
Okay.
We'll still pay all closing costs and everything I just mentioned. So the next step is to get this official, with, of course, getting on writing. And Michelle, do you happen to have an email address, please?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
CASEYS.com.
Okay. I may have you. Sorry, I may have you text it to me. That way, if you don't mind.
I can do that.
Please, if you can do so. That way, I don't misspell it. And are you close to a computer or your smartphone that you can pull up that email? Perfect. So please go ahead and send me that your email. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and type up the agreement, and I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna send it over, and just walk you through the agreement. Showing you everything on that we are going to perform. Cash as is, buying the prop. Paying all closing costs, everything that I just told you. Of course, I'd like for you to see it on writing, and then after we get that on my end, the signature on your end and on my end, I'll send it today before leaving the office. I'll send it to the title company. That way we can start the process on the paperwork with the title company. Now, do you happen to know what's who's the mortgage lender? What bank?
Yep, I do. Freedom Mortgage.
Freedom. Okay, good. Because we're gonna need that to make the payoff. So just make sure you have those documents as well, like bank loan account, loan number, and all that. Okay, perfect. Please send me that, and then I'll give me about 20 minutes. I'll send that over to you, and then I'll give you a call.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. Boom. That's it. So we made at 192. It's good. That's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that over, that agreement. Stay tuned. I'm gonna pause the camera. Once I start typing it up and send it over, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it while I'm over the phone with them and walking them through the contract, pretty much. Okay. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys. So I just sent the contract. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call and let her know it's on her email and walk her through.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. It's Manny again. I just want to let you know to please go ahead and open up your email if you can.
Yep.
Awesome. And you should receive a email via DocuSign.
Yep.
It's gonna come from my business partner Michael Yanis. Perfect. You see it?
Yep.
Awesome. If you please go ahead and open the file.
Got it.
All right. And then just let me know. It may ask you for like a few steps, or let me know whenever you see the page open.
It's open.
Okay, great. So as you can see here on top, we have the 1 to 4 family residential contract. That's the one that here in Texas, as you know, when you bought the property, I'm sure you this is familiar to you because you bought it. You know, this is the one that realtors use. Anybody in Texas that want to buy or sell a house has to use this one. So here on top, of course, the parties. And then our company, HBHS Solutions LLC, which is we're a local real estate investment company in San Antonio out of 410 and Babcock, which I'm also gonna, I gave your mother our information, but I'm gonna text it to you, such as, you know, phone number, address, everything that has to do with ourselves as well, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So on the bottom, you see property, you see lot size, block, NCV. Usually that's how the city marks it, but because, you know, they need to have an address. They have 61 San Antonio, Texas 78247. That's a zip code, right? 78247. Perfect.
Yep.
So on the bottom, as you can see here, anything that has to do with improvement and accessories, whatever you guys are going to take with the property, that's fine. You guys can take it. And then anything that has to do with attached to the property, like, you know, doors and, you know, fridge and things like that, you know, that comes with the property. Those are things that, you know, have to stay. But, you know, personal belongings, you know, couches, bed, anything, it's just, you guys, it's yours. So on the bottom, sales price, we got cash portion of sales price payable by buyer at closing of $192,000. And then we have on letter C, we have sales price between A and B. It's $192,000. On the bottom, we got Laura Solis. Laura Solis, she is an escrow agent, and she works for Key Title. So she is the pretty much the person that is going to receive this agreement and review it and making sure everything is in a good faith on your end and my end, on both parties. So we have title policy and survey. You can see here the buyer's little square is checked because it's buyer's expenses at owner policy and title insurance, meaning you know, we have to order, you know, title policy, title insurance with the title company, and we pay for that. So that's why it's the buyers, which in this case myself, it's a check. So please go ahead and initial that on the, I think it's a yellow box or a blue box. Okay. Great.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Perfect. So then if we keep moving on this second page, you see it's a little square check on top. It pretty much says that after this is done, you know, if there have to be any changes, I have to let you know, or you have to let me know. That way we can amendment pretty much. But after this is done, this is how it's going to be. Perfect. So then we keep moving on right here, and I would like to go ahead and jump and let it page number 3. It's pretty much, you know, Texas clause, like.
I need to initial down there first.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then
page number 3 is the Texas clause.
Yeah, like okay, the property has gas, has water, has sewer, you know, all those little things. So.
Right.
So over here on property condition, I want you to go ahead and go on in the middle of the page. It says buyer accesses property assets. Check. Perfect. So that's one more time. Like I said, if you guys happen to have any trash or anything you guys want to leave behind, or I understand the property may need some work, that's fine. We are okay, and that's why we put in writing that we are taking it in as condition. So go ahead and please initial that page for me as well. So then we move on to page 5, and then we got closing. I put closing just to be in the safe spot. It's on or before, meaning any time from today until October 15th. the closing will be. So it's on or before that time. But I put it that day just to be on the safe spot.
That's perfect.
Perfect. So another one here that is super important that I would like for you to review. Well, at least I'm gonna tell you right now, and just to give you peace of mind, because I always like to tell homeowners that, well, Manny, does this mean that I'm giving the property? No. What this means is that you are giving me the opportunity, me and my company, to buy the property. And do what I call, the title search, and that's why here on possession, on number 10, on the next page, you are going to see where it says the buyer takes possession on the property upon closing and funding, meaning it's not going to be my property until we go to the closing table, the closing day, and I sign and you sign, and then you guys get the money, the check or wire transfer. Until that day, it is still your property. Until the moment that we close and you guys got the money, that's when it gets transferred, the ownership to me. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Perfect. So if we can please initial that page as well.
Okay.
Perfect. So proration taxes. There's not going to be any taxes because there is a mortgage. Usually the mortgage, when you pay the mortgage, the taxes gets paid. So we shouldn't be worrying about this.
And I don't pay taxes anyway.
Yeah. There you go. So casualty loss. This one is also important. On number 14, page 6, number 14, casualty loss pretty much is, for example, emergency happens, things happen. Let's just say the house gets on fire between you and I are in agreement, and the property got on fire. Then it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. It just happened. Then that's something that we have to revisit. And renegotiate or see how we can solve this. Or let's just say a tree falls on the roof and then it causes a big damage to the roof, and then I know it's not your fault, it just happened. We have to renegotiate. That's pretty much casualty loss. Is if something happens to the property, big damage, destroy, like fire, like you can see here, that's something that we have to revisit. Okay. Perfect. And then we can move on. Go ahead and please initial that page as well.
Okay.
Great. And then if we keep moving on over here, federal tax requirement, that's for people that are outside, like not from America. They're like, that they gotta have their social and everything, so we're gonna worry about that. Over here on the Sellers app, I will please have text me so I can forward this to the title company. I already have your phone number and your email, although they may need your address. Where you live right now, so just text it, and then I can forward this to them. But this is where I should have put it. I just forgot that part. So just initial on there as well, please.
Okay.
Great. And then if we keep moving on here, on pretty much the last page is buyers and sellers. So as soon as you signed it, I will get it automatically back. You're gonna get a copy as well, and I'll send this to the title company as soon as right now. So please go ahead and initial and make sure you hit finish.
I sure will. And that was done.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like I got it here. It's signed. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sign it myself, and then forward this to a title company. And Michelle, well, congratulations, and thank you for giving us the opportunity on this transaction. At the meantime, I will forward this to the title company. You should expect a call from them today's Friday, most likely next week. They're gonna give you a call just to confirm that yes, that we're buying the property and that you're selling it. Again, just to make sure that everything is in good faith. And from now on, you and I will be in contact. This is my personal line. Any question that I may have in the future or you may have, feel free to give me a call or text me. And that's pretty much it for now. And I'm looking forward to close this as soon as possible.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Goodbye. Boom. That's how you do it, guys. Just got it signed. Look, I'm actually, it's signed. Like, it's signed. You heard her. She said, done, signed. It's signed. So that was easy, smooth, right? I explained the process. If you notice here, I didn't just send the contract and then hope that she signs it. you always want to send it and be on the phone with them and walk them through the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, whatever many steps there are. You have to take control of that transaction, of that process. Okay, so this one, it's a really good deal. I'm feeling really good about this one. Mike and I have something in here that we have, like our stomach, we have a little hole right here, and whenever that hole itches, that means it's a good deal. So I'm feeling that whole, you know, tickling. So guys, stay tuned for more. It's your boy Manny Cash, and let's get it.
Many gifts, poppin' fans, you know you got them steps.